I'd like to say something about Catholic higher education and what that term means. Many people don't seem to know that there are many, many different ways that institutions regard themselves as being Catholic in what they do. There's a huge spectrum, and there are several points, about four, along that spectrum that we can identify. One of them we call immersion colleges. These are institutions that serve only staunchly Catholic students. They typically require 4 courses in theology and philosophy. Catholic moral teaching is infused very deliberately and consciously into campus life, often requiring participation in religious activities. All the faculty are Catholic. Usually all staff are Catholic as well. That's one kind of Catholic college. There are others that we call persuasion colleges. They seek to instill a mature understanding of the Catholic faith in all students, whatever their religious affiliation. Typically, they require 2 courses in Catholic theology and philosophy. They offer religious activities, but they don't require participation. They recruit Catholic professors, but they don't exclude others. And otherwise, there's no particular necessity for people to be practicing Catholics to be members of the staff. Then come those that we call diaspora universities. These are often localized in an inner city, in a non-Catholic area. They do recruit Catholic students, but non-Catholics tend to be the predominant number of their enrollees. They encourage, but they don't require courses in Catholic thought. Many of the faculty, perhaps most, aren't Catholic. But there is an effort to blend Catholic teaching with interreligious sensitivity in those kinds of institutions. And then finally, there are those that we call cohort universities. These recruit academically distinguished students. Catholics are well represented among the very distinguished faculty and the students, but not necessarily a majority. Students are not required to take courses in Catholic thought. Catholic students are given generous resources to strengthen and express their faith outside the classroom, but again, it is not something expected of the students in those institutions. So, as I say, there are many different ways, and these are just 4 kind of high points along that spectrum. Thomas More University fits into something very much like what I described as persuasion colleges. We have many of those same traits. Again, there are very different places that have very different ways of approaching their Catholicity. We believe that we are truly faithful to the teachings of the Catholic Church, and we want other people to understand what those are about. But if a student, for whatever personal reason, chooses not to become a Catholic, that is perfectly fine, but we want them to know what we Catholics are all about.